Aaron and Deshaun, just both of you, just your impressions of how you guys played.
First, you got to give them some credit. I mean, they came in and we're backing down. Got a lot of things to learn, a long way to go. Best part about it is it's still October, and hopefully we can get better tomorrow.
For both you guys, for all the lineup combinations that you were trying out tonight, was there one that you preferred? And just maybe if any frustration comes from an exhibition game, could you kind of talk us through what the frustration level was tonight?
I mean, Coach, he said he was going to try different guys. That was going to be a test, see what guys' minds are and everything. But and it worked though. I mean, a couple players, was kind of out to the side by themselves, and that's what Coach was trying to see. He just wanted to stay in the circle. A couple guys out of that circle today, but it was a test. Like Grice said, it's October. We're gonna be a better basketball team.
Deshaun, I noticed you took some of the younger guys aside a few times. Just how much of a point are you making it this season to be a leader?
I mean, they like some of these players. They listen more than the coaches. They listen to me. They need that leader, to come out who's been here, who's been through the wars and everything, and know. So I try to pull them to the side and let them know that, it starts now. The journey starts now. We got to pick it up on defense and offense, because in the Big Ten, it's different. It's different. Once that we're getting rolling, we're going to have to stick together as a team and, and play together as a team and practice hard. And that's how I try to tell them to be a leader out there.
Aaron, what was Thad like at halftime? Did he get on you guys about how close it was or the way you were playing or anything, or was he pretty calm?
It was a mix of both. Obviously, we can play better basketball, and we needed to learn some lessons. And at halftime, he just kind of tried to see if we could correct some of those things. They were out rebounding us at halftime. We had 8 turnovers. We were negative assisted turnover. Just little things that add up to big things when the season's going to come around. So it's just good to have that in.
Deshaun, LeQuinton got the start tonight. You guys combined for 38 points together. Can you just talk a little bit about the dynamic you two have when you're out there on the floor together?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's a mismatch. Man, we both scorers that can score inside out. And think about it, though, we're a mismatch nightmare out there. It's a guard on him. He can post up. It's a big on me. I can take him off the dribble. And it's good to have another player like that on the side who can score within this offense. And, great point guards like Kraft and Shannon can give us those scores and do what we have to do to try to help the team.
How do you think he played tonight?
He played really well. I mean, he scored through the offense. He really didn't try to force nothing. And that's great for coming from a player, who really don't need to force nothing, who can score through the offense. We need that type of player.
Aaron, the defense at times seemed really tenacious, and then at other times you were giving up layups off of makes. Is that just, like you said, it's October, it's a young team, you got a lot of guys that haven't played heavy minutes. Do they have to learn how to apply themselves for 35 seconds every possession, or what?
I think it's learning some experience, but I think it's just playing harder. And it wasn't one guy; it was just about all of us. We all took plays off today, and that's something we can't do. We learned some lessons again, like I said earlier, and one of the ones is getting back in transition defense. That's going to lose us basketball games. Transition defense, offensive rebounds, just little things that can add up very quickly, and they can snowball, and they kind of did tonight.
Aaron, when you and Shannon Scott were on the court together, it seemed like you were playing off ball a little bit more. What kind of adjustments do you have to make to your game to do that? And then what kind of mismatches does it create to an opponent with 2 lead guards on the court at the same time?
Nothing too much changes with the offense we run. A lot of guys are interchangeable, so it doesn't matter if I'm handling the ball or Shannon is. We both know multiple positions, and that helps. It's always very helpful having another guy out there like Shannon, just another point guard that can make smart decisions and can push the ball when we need to. And and hopefully get out and run a little bit, make some good decisions in transition. That's always tough to guard. It's tough for us. So,
for either of you guys, what's going to be your identity this year as a team, and how far away are you guys from realizing that?
Our identity needs to start on the defensive end. That hasn't changed since I've gotten here, and that's kind of the staple of Ohio State. That's what Coach Mata builds his teams around. We're at our best on offense when we're getting stops on defense and we're playing off our defense. So if we're giving up layups, we're giving up wide open shots, we can't get out and run, and that's when we're at our best. So it has to be at the defensive end, and we got to just go back and work on it.
Deshaun, looked like you did a pretty good job of getting open, getting clean looks, coming off screens and stuff, and your teammates did a really good job of finding you. What did it feel like tonight, for the first time? So why you came back to kind of just be the focal point of the offense when you were on the floor, and to kind of have that freedom that you've always kind of wanted since you've been here?
It felt great, coming off screens, getting open shots, knocking them down, having great point guards like Aaron Craft and Linzel them. And couldn't pass me the ball in the right spot. It just felt great to be back on the court and playing. And we got to come as a team and just play hard, and then trying to get everybody involved, and for just me, because we know once the season starts, it's gonna be all focused on me. See a lot of double teams, so we're just gonna have to practice hard and trying to get everybody involved, just instead of me.
Deshaun, this is the lighter, faster version of you, but it looked like you added a little bit of maybe some post-game to your arsenal. I know you did that last year off the glass, but you had that little kind of turnaround move, soft touch around the rim. Did you were you feeling that tonight, and how much do you expect to use that this year?
I expect to use it a lot. It's just flowing the offense, not what I get the ball at, and it's just natural. I feel a man on my high side, I go baseline. I feel a man on my low side, I go middle. It just depends on how the defense is, and it's something I learned in the summer, working really hard on.
Either one of you guys, it's an exhibition game and it's Walsh, but do you get frustrated when you should be beating those guys worse than you are? I mean, when it's close and they're ahead and you're doing that, does it get frustrating at all that you're not playing better, or not dominating them?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating anytime you're losing in a game, not just if it's an exhibition game or whoever we're playing. It's something that you need to experience, and you can't really teach how to play through that. So facing adversity and facing when things kind of aren't going your way, that's something that we're going to have to deal with throughout the year, and it's already hit us, so we already have a little bit of taste.
Sean, the end of the first half, the last 5 minutes of the first half, in that run where you guys managed to get the lead at halftime, I think you had a couple strong offensive rebounds in that period of time. Was that something that you told yourself you had to make happen, or did somebody tell you had to get on the boards more?
Coach said we need an offensive rebound. It was there. So I had a chance to go get it off the opposite side. And it's a mindset, we should have started at the beginning. But it was just something I wanted to do. Coming out, I wanted to grab a rebound. Coach, we got to listen to Coach. That's one thing. You listen to him, things go right. So I listened to him and grabbed those 3 rebounds, offensive rebounds.